All right, well, welcome everybody who has joined us for Stafford Elementary's School of Fine Arts Innovation. I am so excited to see that you have taken some time to come and learn a little bit more about Stafford Elementary and how we will be innovating into a School of Fine Arts. I hope that you stay through the entire presentation as we have some videos that we want to share with you, a fun little engaging activity, just kind of throwing that out there to you. But we're going to have a variety of things that we want you to be able to participate in so you can learn a little bit more about Stafford and what it means to be a school of fine arts and how we will be re-innovating for this upcoming 2021-2022 school year. And so first I want to introduce myself to you. I am Miss Cruz and I am the principal. I also have a wonderful team that help me here at the campus. I have our assistant principal, Melanie Perez, our counselor, Norma Ortiz, and then our instructional coach, Esmeralda de la Cruz. And so we have a fabulous staff that are all here to support our students here at Stafford Elementary, helping them to be the best that they can be as they have their time here with us at Stafford. So just a little bit to get to know about Stafford Elementary. We are the home of the Crusaders. We serve grades kinder through 5th grade, and our instructional hours are from 7:45 to 3:30. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 4 o'clock. And our innovation zone that we are looking at is the School of Fine Arts. And so let's just talk a little bit about Stafford's mission, vision, and our motto. So here at Stafford, we empower students to achieve their personal best by discovering and enhancing their strengths, talents, and knowledge. And so you might see later on today where you take part in our mission statement and what we will do here at Stafford to make this happen. Our vision statement is my best today for a better tomorrow. Our motto is expect nothing less but the best. We are Stafford strong. So as we go into this presentation, one of the things that I want us to talk about as we talk about being a school innovating into fine arts, the question we ask ourselves is, what is fine arts? So I just want to share a little video with you in regards to what is fine arts.
You know, fine artists might work within painting, and there's kind of drawing, and there's the kind of printmaking and the 2D, but then that stretches over into kind of sculptural forms and 3D forms, and then it kind of may stretch out further into video and performance art and these kind of new forms and materials. And we have people working kind of sonics and sound. Fine art is a form of transformation, and it's the ability to transform any type of practice or material into something which reflects further on our universe. You know,
So as we look at it, I know so many times we think, well, there's many campuses that have an art class or a music class, or they have PE. But when we think about the world of fine arts, it's so much more than just something as painting or drawing, but really developing and going deeper into sculptures and 3D forms, video, performing arts, music and sound, and what it takes to make of that. So I think as we go into looking at how we as Stafford will be a school of fine arts, it's thinking about all the avenues that come with that fall under fine arts that your student would be exposed to. And so we have already begun the process and preparation for embedding these thoughts of fine arts into our everyday activities. So our focus here at Stafford would be to improve student learning through engagement in project-based learning with fine arts emphasis. Our students will develop their self-awareness and confidence, creativity and expression through exposure of fine arts. And so we have found that through students being able to use some of these hidden talents, some of these hidden skills as they learn through the fine arts, they don't realize the capability that they have. And so it really will start to develop a student's self-awareness and expression of themselves, and really get that self-confidence that is needed and will transfer into their academics, and then feeling more confident in their academics and successful in what they're learning. We also, our goal is to instill an appreciation of local artistry through partnering with community organizations that focus in the area of fine arts. And so we know that there is so many fine artists around our community. And so just really exposing them to the possibilities and what is around us. We also, as a School of Fine Arts, we are one campus out of 3 of the campuses here in Edgewood ISD that is under the Fine Arts Zone. So we have been in collaboration with both our middle and high school fine arts campuses that we look to partner with in creating mentorships and participating in each other's productions. Additionally, after they've been exposed to a variety of fine arts here at Stafford Elementary, they can begin to specialize in some of those things that they learned here at Stafford as they select specialty classes when they get into middle school and high school. And so I just want to, let's talk a little bit about what is Stafford Elementary and what is a fine arts School of Innovation. So let me just share with you a little video.
Welcome to Stafford Elementary, Fine Arts School of Innovation in Edgewood Independent School District. At Stafford Elementary, we empower students to achieve their personal best by discovering and enhancing their strengths, talents, and knowledge, giving our best today for a better tomorrow. Our curriculum is designed to advance a diverse group of learners through project-based learning and cross-curricular fine arts activities. We believe in giving our students opportunities to explore their hidden talents through the integration of fine arts in everyday activities. Our team of instructors strive to assist in improving student learning by engaging our students in activities that will help to develop their self-awareness, confidence, creativity, and self-expression through exposure to a variety of artistic experiences. Our fine arts team consists of visual arts instructor Jeanette Wade, our music instructor Jasmine Fernandez, and our physical education instructor, Stephanie Valero.
Our art program exposes students to the foundations of art, focusing on the elements and principles of art and design, art history, drawing, painting, sculpture, collage, and more. Our music curriculum focuses on foundations in music theory, music history, world music, piano, voice, and performance. Our physical education curriculum includes creative movement, dance, sports, fitness, and health. Along with this, we offer a variety of extracurricular clubs such as piano, choir, dance, journalism, art, makerspace, and robotics. We will also help to instill an appreciation of local artistry through partnerships with community organizations that focus and support the arts.
And so I just want to talk a little bit more about some of the things that you heard in this video. As you saw, they talked a little bit about project-based learning. And so our campus will have project-based learning with a focus on fine arts. And so our students across the campus will have an opportunity to take those things that they have learned in music and art and dance and so forth. And we will have a variety of focuses for the project. And students can take those and create a project, whether it be a sculpture to represent and communicate whatever the topic is in our project, or creating a dance or a poem. So students have that opportunity to be able to participate in this project-based activity that has a focus on academics and benefiting the world, but be able to express themselves in a variety of areas. And so one of the things that I love to look forward to is parents coming in and seeing these projects that the students are able to complete, and all the amazing things that they're learning here at the campus. Additionally, one of the things that we have done at our campus is we have determined fine arts integration and emphasis depending on the grade level. So we look at K1, our main focus will be creative expression. At that age, those are our little ones are learning how to express themselves, how to communicate, how to develop those fine motor skills. And so thinking about how can we develop that creative expression through the avenue of fine arts. Additionally, whether it's in the classroom or in our programs such as PE, art, and music. In second grade, we're going to have a focus on real world connections. At our second grade level, students start to develop the thought and logic that it's not just about me and my little house, but I live in this big world, and I have a community. And so it's teaching the kids how we can recycle and reuse material to express ourselves or to recreate something, or how we have local artists who use things such as trash cans and buckets to create music. And so I think it's just having that lens of real world connections, and integrating some of those fine arts concepts into there. Third, fourth is going to be the avenue of communication. And so this might include things such as journalism. Journalism is a news crew, poetry. These are all forms of expression and talents that have underlying concepts such as writing and oral language and speech. And so these will be the focus as we go through third and fourth, and how fine arts will be integrated into those grade levels. And then lastly, we have fifth grade, and our topic, our focus is going to be the science of art and music. And so with science being a focus in fifth grade, we might have talks such as the materials that we select, the different mediums, whether it be a pastel or watercolors, make a difference in what you're trying to express, or maybe the changing of colors or how it blends together might make a difference depending on the media that you're using. Or like you're going to see an activity that we do later, the fact that different objects that have different mass, or what we would consider weight, might make a different sound due to the amount of mass that the object has, and so and the vibration that takes place. So these are just some underlying principles that we really will have a focus and emphasis in bringing in out in our everyday activities with our students. Community partnerships, as I mentioned earlier, there are so many local fine arts organizations around us, and we really want to bring in those community members to contribute to our campus. And so we are going to partner with them in providing training for our staff members, so we can also turn it around to our students. Maybe it might be connecting with field trips, or them coming and doing presentations, are partnering for extracurricular activities. And so our goal is really to connect with community partners and bring them into really showcasing all the fine artistry that is around our local community. We also see that in our master schedule, we have embedded, we have music, art, and dance or PE classes that we have on a weekly basis. And so that is automatic. Every student that comes onto Stafford Elementary will get exposed to a variety of these classes. And then lastly, we have the extracurricular clubs. And so while everybody will get exposed to a variety of fine arts and that exploration, those that want to have a little bit more practice or specified skills, development of skills, can be able to participate in those after school extracurricular clubs so that they can be able to explore things such as piano, choir, dance, and so forth. So we really look at reaching all our learners. You know, we don't just innovate into a school of fine arts for no reason. Our goal is really to target all our students, fine arts really coming and setting an avenue for engaging our students and really finding themselves and expressing themselves. And so we do have activities for our students that are maybe needing more support and remediation through those project-based activities or tutoring, intervention, the adaptive learning programs. They will be able to have the support that they need when coming here on Stafford. As well as our students that are our advanced learners that are really to tap into something a little bit more. Those project-based activities, again, will give them the avenue to do that. Participation in extracurricular activities or adaptive learning programs. And so, you know, our goal is success for our students. We want the best for them, that as they leave Stafford Elementary, they truly have developed themselves to be successful in life as they leave us. Additionally, one of the things that I'll say is any successful campus, if for things to be successful, we encourage that parent involvement. And so we have things here on our campus such as Family Friday, where parents can join me in a small group setting to kind of build that partnership. We learn about ways that you can support your students. You have opportunities to communicate with me as far as what's going on the campus and so forth. So really just building that connection and the opportunity to be open and build that partnership between the home and school life. We also have those campus-wide exhibitions that I was talking about, you know, where parents will be able to come into the classrooms and see the students' projects and things that they have worked so hard on. And so I know it is such a great opportunity to be able to see not just a presentation in a cafeteria or outside, but go into the classroom where your student goes on a daily basis and see them present and be so proud of the work that they've done. We have family nights that we host as well. And then we also have opportunities where you can volunteer and be part of the campus and some of the activities and events and things that we have going on at the campus. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little activity. So let's engage together because, you know, I'm talking about how Stafford is different from any other campus that has a art program or a music program or a PE program. But as a school of fine arts, we're really going to look at that integration into everyday activities. Okay, and how can we take concepts and integrate science and integrate music and integrate real world items, you know, into what we do and into that learning that takes place. So what I want you to do is I want you to get 3 items that are nearby you. Okay, they don't have to be anything specific. I want you to get 3 items. So I'm sitting at my desk right now. So I have selected 3 items. I have a stapler, my fancy stapler. I have a cup, okay? And then I have my desk. I'm going to be using my desk as another medium. And I'm going to use my scissors just as a tapping tool that I'm going to use as we engage in this activity. And so I want you to find 3 things. And I want you to think about, we're going to order them from high to low. Now, how do they make the sound? I want you to think, I have my desk, my stapler, and then my mug that I had here. If you heard, they all had a different tone. And so really the sound that something will make is based off of the mass, or what we consider the weight of the vibrating object. So the moment that I tap it, a vibration takes place, and it's going to have, generally the bigger the mass, the lower the pitch. So if you heard on my desk, it had a deeper sound than if I was to have my mug, which is pretty hollow and doesn't have a lot of weight to it, okay? So tap on your items that you have and order them from high to low. And so let me talk a little bit before we go into the activity. I remember as an elementary student, one of the things I participated in when I was in music class is I played a recorder, that little small pre-version of a clarinet, right, that you might play, or some, you know. And so one of the first songs that I learned was Hot Cross Buns. I don't know if any of y'all remember that, but I remember playing Hot Cross Buns, and it's forever embedded into me because we practice it over and over and over, as it was the foundation of learning music and the recorder, and I was so excited about it. We have our music teacher, she did a little video using a xylophone, and here on our campus, we have both recorders that our students are exposed to. We have things such as this, a xylophone that they're exposed to. But let me play a little snippet of Hot Cross Buns for those of you who have never heard Hot Cross Buns before, so you know what we're going to be playing, okay?
Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns.
Okay, so that was Hot Cross Buns. We are going to play that with the items that we have. And so just give me a second. I'm going to reposition my camera so that way you can see the items as we are practicing. Okay, so just 1 second. Okay, just can you see? So you can see me? Okay. So put it down. So I have my 3 items. I had this is my handy tapping machine mechanism. And then I had my desk. And so it was from high to low. Okay, and so Hot Cross Buns goes high, medium, low, high, medium, low. Now you try it with me. High, medium, low are Hot Cross Buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, Hot Cross Buns. So, yay, you are taking part in what we have here at Stafford in our mission statement. We helped you discover or enhance hidden talents that you may have not known that you were musically talented and can play with whatever we throw at you. And so take some time to engage with your kids in playing Hot Cross Buns. I hope that you enjoy that. So this is just a little bit on how we are different as a School of Fine Arts. We may have taken this activity, 1 second. We may have taken this activity and taught concepts such as the vibration of mass. What does it mean by mass or weight? And how that impacts, and how that, here, what is this? I'm sorry. Just 1 second. Okay, let's just put it All right. And how the mass of an object might vibrate different. We might talk about what it's made up of, a concept of vibration that they learned that in science, mass they learn in science. So you know, thinking about that, we did a fun little activity of creating music while learning a concept such as mass and what that means. And so I just want you to think about how this is a different platform, knowing that we're going to have this integration into our everyday lessons that you may see inside the classrooms, or that we're going to take sometimes conventional items such as the xylophone to create music, or sometimes we're going to, hey, let's just go outside and we're going to use a fence and the sidewalk and the pole of the basketball court to create music. But really just having that exploration of we can express ourselves and we can fine arts is in our everyday living. And so for that reason, I would say, if someone asked me why choose Stafford, this is why. This is why I would say for you to choose Stafford. Let me give you a little snippet into some of the activities, the students in action, doing some of these unthought of activities, integrating the fine arts into the everyday activities that you may see here at Stafford.
Check out some of our students in action.
So there you go, just a little snippet of some activities, whether it's us counting or skip counting while doing beats while we're in music, being exposed to a variety of different music from classical to maybe a more upbeat. So just really seeing that integration in our everyday activities, students being able to participate in those projects and really explore themselves, find hidden talents such as you did today through that integration of the fine arts and those activities. And then lastly, one of the things here at Stafford, we always talk about being Stafford strong. And so our expectation here at the campus is just really to develop students to be the best self that they can be by graduating college and career ready. And so we know that this foundational piece in elementary is so crucial to a student really recognizing themselves and being ready and set for graduation and being ready to be successful in life. And so I hope that you have been able to hear a little bit more about why choosing Stafford, that this night has helped you discover all the amazing opportunities that Stafford has to offer for your student. Register today. Registration is open for the 2021-2020 school year. Get in, apply, make sure that your student is a part of Stafford this upcoming year. You can go into the eisd.net/enrollment and you'll see there the place for you to apply. Select Stafford Elementary and it'll take you through all the process, so we ensure that your student is ready to attend here and be a part of our Stafford family. So stay connected with us. See all the amazing things that we already are doing on the campus, and we have so much more to come as we continue to discover all the talents and strengths that our students have and our teachers have here at Stafford. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter, the handle at Stafford ISD. And you also have our website, stafford.eisd.net. So I have a closing video for you from some of the students here at Stafford. So I hope that your student will be with us every morning saying this exact statement: expect nothing less but the best, because we are Stafford Strong. I will stay available. That is all that we have for tonight. I'm going to stay available to answer any questions. If any of y'all have any questions, you need help with registering your student for this upcoming school year. Just a reminder, I'm going to take it back to that page. Deadline is February 10th. We have our social worker that is available that you can get support from. We also have, they will be having people available at various campuses throughout Edgewood. If you just go onto the Edgewood ISD site, it'll let you know where there is a live support that you can drive through, and they will help you in registering your student for the upcoming year. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.